Well, hey y'all, welcome to another episode here on RevStoration. Yeah, I'm here at South River. Want to take a little time to give you an update video, maybe a little talking video, sharing with you a little bit of the things that we have, future plans, things we want to do. Maybe I'll show you catching a few fish, and yeah, even got a snake up in the tree up here. I mean, he's a big one. So I'll see y'all after the intro. If having fun was against the law, we would be guilty as charged. All we are is shady shade tree mechanics from Butts County. Yep, the tail end of the world, just having fun. If you're interested in this kind of journey, come along. I'm David, I go by Rev here on YouTube. My daddy, also known as the old man, my wife, Nikki T. All we like to do is have fun and enjoy ourselves. So if you're interested in that journey, if you're interested in not learning how to do it, but just seeing the craziness of how we do it, come along for the journey here on RevStoration. All right, y'all, now I don't know if y'all can look up there, but about right, let's see, the limb about right there, if you see that, that is a snake. Look how massive that snake is going down that tree. I mean, he is, he's about the width of a baseball. I mean, he is humongous. Look at him slithering up there. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'll try to zoom in on it. But he's going down the tree right now. I don't know where he'll end up. But if he gets over here on this limb, we're going to be going somewhere else. Man, look at that massive snake. Good Lord. It sounded like something was jumping in the tree, and I looked up there, and goodness almighty, that big old snake. Woo, woo. Look like he's turning and going back the other way now. Let me turn and show y'all again. Look at him. Goodness, look at these poles. Oh boy, I got one. I got a big one, but boy, I don't want that snake to come down on me up there. I'm gonna reel this fish in. Let me set y'all over here. I mean to tell you, both these poles are just going off now. Let's see. Get this one out of the way of this one. Then reel this one in. All right. Woo, got a little weight to him. Pretty decent little catfish, I do believe. Oh yeah. I got a net, y'all, but man, we're getting a bite on this one too. I might have a fish on that one too and just didn't know it. I sure do. I think I got a fish on this one as well. Yep. Oh boy. I might have a. Ooh, that snake is knocking stuff off. I may have a bigger fish on this one. Man, yo, I'm in trouble here. Don't know what this one is. Hopefully whatever this fish is on this other one is hung me up in a tree. Hopefully I can get him out after I get this one out. Y'all see it still moving? He's coming out of the tree, I do believe. Look at this fish, y'all. Look at this fish. All right, y'all, I'm gonna pick the camera up and look at that catfish right there. My Lord almighty, look how big that old mudcat is. That's old flathead. I don't particularly care to eat one of them. He's a big one. Fun to reel him in. All right, I prefer you come off so I ain't got to get my hands all dirty. What? Oh, get up here. There he is. Woo-hoo. He swallowed it too. Bite my finger now. Alright, y'all, there he is. Look how massive that fish is. Good 4 or 5 pounder. The thing ain't quite long enough to get in there around that hook. So I'm gonna leave the hook in him, and it ain't no bother. When you leave a hook in a fish this size, it don't bother that fish not one bit. So there he is. Look at him, y'all. I mean, that's a slab of fish right there now. Woo! We're gonna be fishing with Rev today. I didn't anticipate I was gonna be catching these big old rascals. Ah! All right. Now, this seems to be hung up because whatever the catfish is hung it in the tree down there, but I still feel him on the end of the line. Oh, maybe I can get him out. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I do have him out. Hey y'all, that other fish broke my line. Did y'all see that snake up there now? Look at him. I mean, he's coming back down that limb. Look at him. See him? Goodness almighty. I mean, right in there. That's not a limb. That's a stinking snake. If he was up over this, I wouldn't be fishing here. I mean, if he was up over me, but if you look at him there, he's slithering right back down that limb. And he's probably as long as I am. I'm 6'1", 2-ish. I mean, that's a he ain't, I don't know if he's a water moccasin or a water snake, but friends, anytime I'm down here on this water, I'll watch out for them snakes, because man, that's a big old mamma jamma right there. And so I told you we'd talk about some of our future plans. Now, some of y'all have helped us out. Some of y'all have sort of given us ideas and told us what y'all thought we ought to do, which we're completely fine with. Oh, that snake, look at him. I mean, I want to talk to y'all, but look at that rascal. He is slithering around. I don't know what he's looking for. I mean, he's a big one. If it seems like I'm distracted and start looking off this way, it's because I'm distracted and looking off this way. Because I don't want that rascal can fall in the water, but I don't want him to accidentally, maneuver himself and sling over here toward me, because he ain't no baby snake. Y'all given us some ideas, and we sure enough appreciate them ideas. I mean, we want to hear what y'all will do with these rigs, but see, we've got a little issue when it comes to the rigs, and it's 2 of 3 things. One is time. Now, y'all, I want to let y'all in on something. I sort of took a little bit of a hit in the last video. I shared the gospel, and I'm gonna let y'all in on something. I'm a pastor. That's my day job. That's what I'm called to do. But even more so than that, I'm a Christian. I'm born again. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of letting other people know that I'm a born again believer. I think people ought to know that, and I think if I believe it to be true, then I want to share it with others. So I shared the gospel in the last video, and it sort of took, oh, it is caught another fish, y'all. Sort of took a little bit of a hit. Let me put y'all down. I don't know if this one's as big as the last one, but he's on here. He's a good sized fish. He got a little pull to him. Look at that line bending. I mean, he's running toward the bank. Get on over here, fish. Hopefully this one's got some catfish meat on it I can eat. Maybe it's a different type fish. Yep, I caught me a bass. Ooh, get on over here. Yep, this is a hybrid or a stripe or whatever it is, which I don't mind catching at all. See, there's one, and he swallowed it too. Might get bait back out of this one. Yeah. All right, there's a little fish. Look at him, y'all. I mean, he ain't all that big, but he was fun to catch. He's pretty decent eating if you fire them up right and season them really well. Oh goodness. Took my eyes off the snake and I don't see him no more. Oh, there he is. Look at him. He's running down the tree. If y'all look at that. See him? See him running over the top of the tree over here. Look how long that thing is. That joker is 6 foot long or more. That just gives me the hibby-jibbies. Because I don't want him to come out on this limb. Or that next one right there. Well, I'm going to give it a good watch. I'm going to be paying attention to this. But y'all took a little bit of hit on that last video. And it's okay. But I hope y'all had an opportunity to hear the gospel, which is important to me. I would rather have not as many views on videos and on YouTube, not as many subscribers, if just one person heard the gospel and responded in faith, and I'll see in heaven one day because of it. That's all I care about ultimately. Now I want to have fun. We want to play around with these old cars, and we want to doggone, that snake is coming up a limb closer to me. Boy. So y'all, I'm gonna watch this snake. And I know y'all can see it now. This ain't in my head. We're talking about Christianity and snakes. We know that's what Satan, he was like the old serpent, old slyly serpent. This one here is ain't Satan, but I'll send him to hell if he comes down here. See y'all in a minute. Yo, this doggone snake did exactly what I did not want it to do, and both of my poles, look at them. Both of them are dancing already. Watch them. I don't know which one I want to grab. Look at it right there. All right, y'all, let's see if I can catch this one. Oh, got him. All right, caught that one. Got to pay attention to my other one too, because it was biting. I don't know what this one is. I got y'all in my lap. Trying to pay attention to where that snake is. This is probably a little catfish, which is what I rather. Yep, look at it. Y'all, this is the best eating size catfish in all the world right there. That's the best eating size catfish. I'd take a bucket of them right now. Good God Almighty, that snake is right above me, y'all. Look at him slithering up there, y'all. I mean, he's coming out. He's getting closer and closer and closer to my side. You know, I ain't got much room to maneuver down here on this boat dock. We got a boat right here. I'm getting a bite on my pole. That big old 6 foot snake right there has got my attention. I mean, he is up there. I mean, look at him. He is just about to fall out, I do believe. It's amazing. Look at him. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And I mean, he is particularly right over the top of me. And going up higher. I mean, he's probably, now I'm getting out of the way. Look at him. I mean, he is going straight up that limb. Wonder if he's gonna try to fall out on top of me. Cause if he falls out on this boat dock, I'm gonna scream like a little girl. Oh, caught that fish. I caught that fish, and look at that snake. That snake is coming out on that limb. Look at him. Woo-wee. I got a fish on. All right, y'all, I'm gonna reel this fish in. And look at my pole over there. Pole over there is just going crazy. And I'm too much of a chicken to get over there and get it. Oh, that pole over there is going crazy because it's wrapped up in this. All right, y'all, the snake is going back down. If you see, he's going back down that limb. That massive snake. Woo! Another little catfish. That's perfect size catfish. But y'all see him slithering down that limb? That thing is huge. I think it's just a water snake and not a water moccasin. But I don't particularly want to get his social security number. Looks, I don't know which way. Hopefully it's going further up the tree that way and not over this limb. Oh boy. I know we're looking right up at the sun, but that rascal is coming all the way out over here. Y'all look, he's on the edge of the limb here. Let me get up here, get a better angle. Goodness almighty. Y'all see him there? Up top, see him moving around? Like he's going out to the edge, which is right over where I'm sitting. Right there. Y'all wonder why I'm moving now. Now, when I start getting the bite, I'm gonna run back down there and catch it. But my eyes and my attention just can't get off that doggone snake. Look at it. Just slithering up there. Whew. Uh-oh, I'm getting a bite. Right over the top of it. Here he is right there, y'all. This was not the intention of my video. I did not anticipate that this was gonna be what the video was gonna be about. I can promise y'all I had a few dad jokes I wanted to share, but I just can't get my mind off this snake. Really what I wanna do is I wanna catch him and get him out of here. If he could come down the tree, I'd catch him over here. I'd try to put my hands on him and get him out of here, but he's still up there. I don't think he's wanting to come down much, but look at him, just keep sticking his head. Look at, he's gonna crawl over on that other limb. Whoo, my pole is jumping like crazy. Look at the snake though. Y'all, he's slithering over onto that other limb. My crazy self down here trying to catch these fish with a snake right over my head. Oh, missed him. Doggone it. Now I can't catch the fish. Got him. Y'all, here's my idea. I wonder if I can take my lure here and kind of throw it up there and see if I can get him to fall down. I mean, wouldn't that be good? I mean, I won't be able to have all my poles out, and sure enough won't be holding no camera. But I'd want the camera to be on. So he gets in a position where I can do that. I might go set me up a camera up here and then see if we can knock him out the tree. Cause I'd sure enough like to get him out from right in front of me, you know, or right over top of me. Cause I mean, if he fell over on my head, old Rev don't cuss, but I'd sure enough dance. I mean, that's one of them Georgia jumpers right there. You see him, you're gonna jump. That Georgia jumper's really a worm, but that's his granddaddy. So he stays out there on that limb. I believe I'll be all right. All right, y'all. Well, what are some of the things that we you know, want to do in the future that we have plans for? First thing, Mama's got to get better when Daddy's got some time, but also Nikki T is going to be out of school here in about a month's time. This week is Nikki T's birthday, y'all. I don't want to bust on her or anything, but it's a big one this year. She actually will no longer be in the 30s club after this birthday. So if y'all would wish my beautiful bride Nikki T a happy birthday, I'd sure enough appreciate it. I'm sure she will as well. So this week we're gonna do a little bit of celebrating. This weekend we're gonna do a little bit of celebrating, and we're just gonna have a jam up good time. Yes, I'm keeping my eyes over here on this tree, see if I can find these snakes. But what are some of the things that we want to do? I'm gonna paint the Pinto. Probably the first thing I'd do, I'd like to find some rubber grommets for it and do all the windows and everything, but I think I'm just gonna sand it down and paint it. Grabber blue, might put some decals on it. Not really 100% positive on what and how I'm gonna do that, but that's coming up. The old man's got the 68 F250 that we purchased. We actually didn't purchase when we traded getting a bite. When we traded the Volkswagen, that came with a 360, and that 360, getting a good bite. The 360 is in need of just to be freshened up, maybe painted, look better before we put it back in the truck. So that's part of the plan. And then we want to install it, get a new clutch, get all that done, so the truck will run like it needs to, like it should. So that's coming up. We have the Volkswagen that we still have up there, has a locked engine. We'd like to be able to get that locked engine unstuck and get that Volkswagen running. That would be kind of cool. JC's truck, the 87 F150, that's not crew cab but king cab, I think is what it's called, or crew cab, whichever one it is. It is in need of paint job, so we're going to be painting it. Oh, don't think I got it. So we've got a few projects that's upcoming that's a little bit different than what we normally do. Over the summer, it would be really neat, and I know the old man's talked about this. We're getting a bite on my other pole now. Old man's talked about this, and I know I have too. We would like to get the garage cleaned out and get lights and everything in it. So when Mama gets better, that's going to be a part of the plan. So y'all, we have a lot of cool things that we have upcoming. Oh, I caught this one, y'all. Let's see. Oh yeah, get on out of that tree. Oh yeah, I think this is I think this one is a bass, y'all. I don't know what size. Maybe it's a running catfish. No, this one's a bass. Y'all see him? See his old bass here? This is a hybrid stripe. He ain't big, but he is a fish. So I caught that one. Good job. See y'all when I get him off. You know, every one of these little fish, they swallow it, and when they swallow the hook, it makes it rather difficult to cleanly get them off. If I cleanly get the hook out, I'd just toss these back in, but because they're bleeding, I'm gonna save them and eat them because they're gonna die anyway. So I'm gonna get as much good as I can out of them. Otherwise, I'd toss them back in, but that's why I'm eating these. Once again, I think if we get the, if the old man cleans the garage out and we get a lot of that stuff gone, there'll be so many opportunities that we'll have. Weather will no longer really be an issue if we can get, everything inside of the garage. Then we really won't have any. Oh, missed him again. Oh, gone it. Wind's blowing a little bit. Hopefully it's not messing with y'all. Feels good out here. But when we get all that cleaned out, I think that'll give us a good opportunity. Woo, there's a snake just about fell out. Y'all see him over there? He fell out up there and fell down to right there. And that's him kind of wobbling in the, his tail's just kind of wobbling right there. That's what I was worried about. Man, if that thing had a fell out, woo, Nelly me. Yo, this thing ain't playing around. That joker is moving, and because it's moving, he's about to fall out the tree, but he's crawling himself back up. When he comes down, I'm gonna get him and show him to y'all if he'll crawl back down that way. If he goes up and goes down, I'll catch him for y'all. I'll catch him. For the YouTubes, I'll do it. Hey, do y'all know which days are the strongest? It's Saturday and Sunday. The other days are weekdays. Ooh, I'm sorry. Y'all know which part of your body dies last? It's your eyes. They dilate. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still paying attention to this snake. He don't think what I'm talking about is too funny either. Oh, yes, just caught a fish. That was good timing. All right, let's see if we can bring this old fish in. Y'all see me? Y'all see? All right. Oh, yeah, he got a little weight to it. Bass, catfish. I think he's, I think he's pretty good size. Nope, it's a bass. I can tell by the way he's running, it's a bass. Another one of them little bass. Yep, look at him, come in sideways. Swallowed it, I bet, swallowed it all the way up. Look at him, there he is. Get on up here, he's a little bit bigger. They're fun to catch. They don't eat as good as a catfish. Get over here. Ow, he about to put the hook in me. There he is. Ain't too bad, y'all. Ain't too bad, especially when you're telling dad jokes. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get the hook out. Snake's still up there. Look like he done gone to sleep right now after he about fell out that last time. Put him in the basket. See you in a minute. What is it? Oh, another little catfish. Y'all, if I caught a bucket full of those, my wife and I would be so happy. We'd have supper tonight. They don't look like much. They're 6 to 8 inches when they finally get done, but boy, that's some good eating, y'all. It's some good old channel cat. All right, y'all, I just reeled that last catfish in. I'm already getting another bite. But an update on our snake. Y'all see him, he's about right there. That rascal's moved all over this tree. And my old pole, it's just up. Oh, man. My bail came open and I probably missed the set hook. But Mr. Snakey is still, look at him. He's trying, that rascal, look at his head. See his head coming up? Coming up on that limb? He's starting to get active again. Woo-wee. Get another bite on my pole again. I don't know if this works this way with y'all. This pole right here, this one has been getting the most bites. I can throw this pole in the same spot and I won't get a bite, but I throw this one right here and I get a bite. Y'all explain that one to me. And these doggone flies, there's these big old flies, man, horse flies. I could catch them, I could use them as fish bait. Y'all, we had an issue at the church. Had some of our teenagers were eating Tide Pods. I told the young ladies, I said, ladies, y'all don't need to be eating them Tide Pods, and they quit. But y'all know what? I found it harder to deter gents. Y'all, this is a mental health day today for me. I also want to show y'all, I'm getting another bite, and boy, it's a blessing to getting all these bites. But let's see if I can catch him. Oh, I just didn't set the hook. Oh, I don't think I got him. I also planted a garden, and when I get back to the house, I want to show y'all the garden. I cut down a forest. It didn't seem like a forest. It was only about 5 or 6 trees, but it was covered in about 1 million vines, and that made it seem like a forest. Oh, I got that one, y'all. Woohoo! There we go. Oh, man. What a shot. Close. No cigar. Oh, missed him again. Didn't work. Oh, I hit him. He didn't no more care. Used to play baseball, y'all. Used to. All right, I'm gonna see if I can reel this one in. Oh yeah, this is probably another bass. Y'all wiggling a little bit. I think it is a little bass. Oh yeah, it's one of them little bitty old bass. But hey, he'll eat all right. Caught another one of them, which is good. Ah, get over here. You're getting my camera fishy smelling. Quit fighting, you booger. Ooh, I caught him in a good spot. That hook wasn't coming out for nothing. Oh, here's my little fish. He's a little one. But my garden, I worked really hard on getting it done. Cut down those trees. I made me about 8 more raised beds. Me and Nikki T just love working in the garden. She helped me some, and we're gonna harvest and can, and I mean we're doing some self-reliance. I don't know how the you know, I really don't have a clue how the stores are going to end up with the way the economy sometimes is going. They're talking about recession, so I want to have some groceries at the house. We catching fish. We know how to trap, hunt, whatever we need to if we got to. We hunt at the grocery store right now, but if we had to, we could make it happen. All right, y'all, this is probably as close as I have come to the snake. Now, I would hope you could see how big that rascal is right there. He's going up the tree. Once again, I probably could have got my pole, tried to knock him down. Look at him. I mean, he's running up that tree. Here he is on this side. I mean, that shows how big he is. Here's his head right there. Come on down, buddy. Come on down. If I ding on the tree, maybe that'll entice him to come down. See, we call them water moccasins. I don't really know what it is, if it's a water moccasin or if it is a water snake. I really don't want to get close enough to find out. But I mean, he's a slab. I mean, that's what hopefully you can see him right above that crack. Right in there is where that shiny spot is the snake. All right, y'all, it's first sunfish I caught today. That ain't too bad. That's good eating too. Well, y'all, thank goodness Mr. Snake didn't come down here and greet me from up above, which is always a good thing. But I'm getting ready to go. Nikki T should be getting home. Let's see if we can pull up the basket and see what all we caught. There's a mess of fish in there, y'all. I mean, I don't know, that's enough to stink up a pan. I don't know, 7-8 catfish and a few of them bass, and that took a couple brim. So, hey, that'll stink up a frying pan. All right, y'all, made it back to the pastorium. Here's Nikki T and Moose and me. So we're hanging out. Wanted to show y'all the garden, and here it is. A little bit different than it was last year. Last year, of course, all we had were these 4 beds. Cut down some trees, a forest that was over there. Forest, right, Nikki T?
A forest.
It was not really a forest, but it was covered in vines and it was no fun. And made these all these beds. So we've got bunches of tomatoes, probably close to 50 tomato plants.
Yeah.
We've got bell peppers, zucchini, sweet peppers, crookneck squash, war tomatoes. Here's jalapenos. Jalapenos here. Let's see, I got a bunch of tomatoes planted in the middle rows. I've got peas on the second one there, green beans on this one. Here's cabbage and yeah,
Broccoli and cabbage.
Cabbage and broccoli. There, have some more tomatoes up here. We've got, what do we have here, Nikki T?
Cucumbers, but they haven't come up yet.
Cucumbers have not come up. We got some strawberries, watermelons, and cantaloupe over there. Y'all, Nikki T is gonna be out of the 30s club next week, y'all.
We're not talking about that.
She doesn't want to talk about it, but y'all, I'm loving it. So next week is Nikki T's birthday. We had already said that to y'all, but here she is. So, but y'all, we had a jam up good time today. We chased a snake all over a tree. We caught, we got bites by about 60 fish, and we caught about 15, I guess. Huh?
So you only caught 15 out of 60?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
We're gonna have to work on your
We got to work on my, hey, I'd say, what is that, 25%?
If I was there, I'd have caught all 60.
She'd have caught all 60. Y'all know what that is? Just running that trap. I love every minute of it, though. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to water my garden. We'll get everything set aside. Hopefully next week we'll have some car content. The old man was planning on being in the video today, but Mama actually had to go back to the hospital a little dehydrated, so they're giving her medicine and things that she needs to get her back on track. Y'all continue to pray for her. We love y'all. We thank you so very much for watching. It's a little bit different video, but if you watched it this far, you're the real OGs. You're the awesome ones of RevStoration, Rev Nation. So we thank y'all so very much. We love y'all. We know no way of closing it out than saying deuces. May God bless. Hey, we want to thank y'all again for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking this button down below, or you can watch a video that may be suited for you or a recent upload here down below. So once again, we thank you for watching. Deuces. May God bless.